Hello everyone, this is Nick once again with another Magic the Gathering video, and in this one I will be presenting to you my most expensive deck that I own. It's a modern deck, a Jeskai control deck. It's pretty much the only one deck I play in modern, since I invest pretty much only on this one. It's a deck I'm trying to foil at 100%, but I'm still missing a few pieces, which are... most of the pieces are the most expensive to get from the deck, or some of them for some reason are not that expensive but are pretty hard to come across. So I will be showing it to you and to show you a little bit of my collection as well. So first, we've got 4 textless lightning bolts. I know that there exists another lightning bolt that is a little bit more costly, with the original art that is foil, but I really like the textless ones. So here we go. So 4 textless lightning bolts. 2 disenchant spell snares that are foil as well. I only run 2 serum visions in my deck, but I got some promo serum visions. And something I really like to do when possible, and when I like the arts, I try to get some different arts for the cards I've got. So I know some people really like to get all of the same art for their cards, but personally I find it interesting to get different arts. So for my Path to Exile, I got 2 Rebecca Gate promo arts. I've got 1 FNM promo. And I have 1 Modern Master art. I would like to get an... I think it was in Shards of Alara that you had one, the original printing, so I'd like to get one of these, but for the time being, the Modern Master and 1 Modern Masters will have to do. Alright. And next, on the 2 drops, I have 1 Search for Azcanta, that is foil as well. I have a pair of Modern Masters Logic Knots. And I have a pair of 9th edition Mana Leaks. Also a pair of Modern Masters Lightning Helix. So eventually I will try to upgrade for original Ravnica Lightning Helixes. But for now, these will have to do. Next, one of my most prized Magic possession is my playset of foil Innistrad Snapcasters. So these, I'm really happy I've got them. So, oops, I'm gonna try to show it a little bit better here. So there they are. I'm really glad I have these, and I got them for a good price. So I'm pretty happy with them. Next, the 3 drops, I've got a pair of Electrolyzes. So I have a full art one that is non-foil, but I like the full art. And I have a regular Guild Pack Electrolyze. Then I have a single foil Sphinx Revelation. Then onto the 4 drops. I have 3 copies of Cryptic Command. So 2 of them are invocations, and 1 of them is a Lorwyn. So foil Lorwyn, Cryptic Command. Pretty happy I've got that one as well. And personally, I do like the invocation frame. So it's not because it was a little cheaper than the Lorwyn one that I got them. It's because I actually like the frame. Then I have a pair of Supreme Verdicts. So you have the Buy a Box promo and the regular one, both foil. So right up to now, everything that you've seen is either foil or promo. So I'm really happy about this part. In the next few cards, you will see I'm missing a little bit of pieces. So next, I have 4 Planeswalkers that I play. First one is Chandra, Torch of Defiance. You have Jace, the Mind Sculptor, that this one isn't foil. It's actually a Masters 25 that I opened in the booster. So there you go. I'll try to get one eventually that's foil, but for the time being, this one's gonna have to do, because it's pretty expensive. Next, Teferi. This one's not foil either, but I recently got it from a trade, so I'll have to upgrade eventually, but I'm not in a hurry for that. But good addition. And I have my Elspeth Sun's Champion, that this one is foil. Then to complete the non-land cards, I have one copy of Nexus of Fate. This one is just for my personal enjoyment, so it's not really a modern staple or anything, but I like to play it. And I have a single copy, and this one always in foil because of the new Buy a Box promos. So there you go. So in the lands is where I am missing the most pieces from my foils. So I have my playset of Celestial Colonnades, but only one of them is foil, and this one is pretty interesting. If you take a look, the foil one right here is way darker than the other ones. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but the others are lighter, and this one is quite darker, so I really like it. Then I have a single Flooded Strand. This one is the Khans of Tarkir one, so it's pretty cheap actually. It's like $60, so it's not that bad. Then I have my playset of non-foil Scalding Tarn. So these are gonna be the most expensive parts of the deck when I'll get them, and I'll try to get some either expeditions or original Zendikar ones. I'm not interested in the Modern Masters foils. Then I have a pair of Aaron Mesas, so I have one expedition and a Modern Master one. I'm not too happy about the Modern Master foil, but I actually opened it in a booster, so I'm keeping it, obviously. Then I have two Sacred Foundries, an Expedition 1 and a regular. This one I haven't bothered to foil it because eventually I'm gonna get another Foundry Expedition or an original one from the old Ravnica block probably. So either one. So I'm not going to upgrade this one for a Great Crash foil. I'll save for a better one. Then I have two Steam Vents Expeditions, two regular Hallowed Fountain from the Return to Ravnica. These are foil, but I would like to have like better quality, either expeditions or original ones as well. But the Dissension, I think they were from Dissensions. The original, they are really expensive, so I'm not too much in a hurry to get them. Then I have a single Desolate Lighthouse, a single Cascade Bluff Expedition, a single Glacial Fortress from M10, the oldest one. Then onto the basic lands, I have a single full art Uninch foil Plains, a single Uninch foil Mountain, and two Uninch Islands, which are non-foils for these. Then onto the sideboard, I'll clear this up and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we're back. So for the sideboard, I'm missing actually quite a few pieces for the full foil deck in my sideboard, but since I'm changing my sideboard quite often, sometimes the pieces that are non-foil, I will not try to foil them until I'm sure I'm keeping them in my sideboard. So the first card is Ceremonious Rejection. Second one, Dispel. I do not like this art really much of Dispel, but for some reason the original World Wake art, I'm having a little bit of a trouble finding a foil copy of it, so I'm keeping this one for now. I have a copy of Vandal Blast. I have a copy of Rest in Peace. This one I actually opened in a Return to Ravnica box way back when the set was released. So I've had it for a pretty long time. I have a J Spellbook Negate foil. I have an Innistrad Stony Silence. I have a Wear and Tear. Then these are non-foil because I'm probably going to get rid of them at some point from the sideboard. Spreading Seas. And also, these are worth like $3. In non-foil and in foil, sometimes they vary from like $50 to $80 depending, so they're quite expensive, which is one of the reasons I'm not in a hurry to foil 2 commons from cards that I only play in my sideboard. Then I have 2 Damping Spheres. These are non-foil as well because I'm testing them, and same thing as the Spreading Seas, they're quite expensive as foils, so I'm not too much in a hurry to buy them. Then I have 1 Counterflux. 1 Izzet Steadycaster. And finally, 2 Guys of Saint Draft. So I know there's a quite cheap option for these, for foils, which is the dual deck one. But I really like the promo one as well, and this one is non-foil, but I would really like to have one of this art in foil, so I'm waiting when I can find one, basically. So that's it. So I just wanted to show you guys one of my most precious deck that I own. I invested quite a little bit of it, and I'm really glad I'm playing this. I'm always happy to play it, and I'm not getting really tired, so this is why I invest quite a bit in this modern deck. It's the only one that I play, and I'm not really tired of it, so I will continue and try to have it 100% foil one day, but I'm going quite slowly at the moment since all the pieces remaining are quite expensive. So you tell me what you guys liked or not about the deck. What are some card changes you would make about it, maybe, if you were to make some changes, and give me a comments, suggestions, anything, and I'll see you guys next video.